Hello. Alright, put that there. Alright. Okay. Comments. Hello. Make sure my stream is alright. Alright, that looks good. There we go. Hello! Happy Thursday, everyone. Okay. Still just keeping an eye on stats real quick, all that good stuff. Alright. Okay, there we go. It's kind of laggy. This is why. Okay. Hi, Debbie. Debbie got notified this time. Yay. Hello, Dora. Yeah, Facebook probably was like, oh, snap. She's switching over to YouTube for the live gemstone sale, so we've got to do something. All right. Okay. Everything looks good on my end. Hopefully it will keep up for this. Dora did not get a notification. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Maria. This is why we're just going to have fun on YouTube this Saturday with the live gemstone sale. See what happens. But I still like to go live in the customer group here to do the box, the unboxing. So, and Maria did get the notification this time. I don't know. All right. Okay. So I know I ended up, oh, it's 3:33. I ended up putting this up late. I realized on Monday, I was like, oh, I can do it Thursday, and then just completely forgot to put up the event. So I apologize because I know it was pretty much short notice. It was like 24 hours notice that I was going to be going live today and doing the unboxing, but I wanted to make sure I got it in here for you all. Hi, I'm Morgan, owner of Ink Goddess Creations, if you have never been here or if you were watching this on replay. I also upload the video now to YouTube, so that's fun. Trying to utilize all different types of platforms here. So what I'm going to be doing today, this is June's Seize the Magical Day box. We're going to be unboxing it. And then if there's any kind of fun stories about any of the products or about the putting of the box together or whatever, then I tell you that if you are live with me here in the customer group, you can ask questions, comments, I'll read them out. So yeah, I can answer any questions. And then if you are watching this on replay, you can still put the comments and stuff or questions in the thread, and I do keep up with it. I just, can't answer it live. So yeah, this is my way of just going over the box contents with you, and then at the end I go into, or I show you a sneak peek into next month's box. This month I think it is an early sneak peek. I think it's an early sneak peek. I think this one is going to go out later in like our newsletter and on social media, but you all will get to see it first. So alright, so when the box left our lovely warehouse, that is what it looked like. Hopefully it arrived to you that way too. Alright, so what I'm going to do, we go over the front, and then I'm just going to start at the top and pull the items out of the box according to how they're listed on the back. Alright, so June's theme was Seize the Magical Day, or Carpe Magicus Diem, which means seize the magical day in Latin. And actually I want to make sure I don't block the microphone too much. Okay, there we go. So what this box was about was when we did our customer poll last year for the new year for like box themes and everything, a lot of people said they wanted like another Busy Witch box or like a daily magic type box. So that's what we put together. We wanted to give you all easy ways to incorporate magic into your everyday life. So yeah, so that's what the little thing here, and then our was Khan Academy was our charity this month. I also realized last month's the Witches Bazaar one had the wrong charity on it. We still donated to the correct charity. I just didn't change it when I was designing the card. But yeah, so this month was Khan Academy. If you all do not know what Khan Academy is, it's amazing. I used to homeschool my kids, and we used Khan Academy a lot. But it does math, science, history. I can't remember, and it's all free. It's completely free because it's a nonprofit. So that's why I do love to donate to them, because they helped me homeschool my children. So we also have, if you want to post on social media, you can do hashtag Ink Goddess Box and then tag us in the photos. I tend to not show them if they are stories until, like, when you get them. Unfortunately, I don't reshare them because a lot of people have not gotten their boxes yet, so I don't want to have spoilers for other people. But yeah, if it's an actual post, I'll bookmark it and then share it, like, in the future. And then our social media links there. So yeah, on the back are the contents of the card, and then anything with the double asterisk shows you that it was an Ink Goddess Creations exclusive item. So we're going to start not with the item that was on top, but we're going to start with the first one. All right, it is the Daily Energy deck. And I didn't bring... Hold on, let me pop up real quick, because this one is still sealed, and I want to be able to show you all some cards, and I don't want to unseal it.
If any of you want to say something, positive or negative, this is the time. I encourage you to be completely honest.
All right. I didn't want to pop this one because this box is going to actually go out. We have a few boxes left in stock. So yes, if you are still interested in getting this box as a whole rather than, individual pieces, then we do still have some in the shop. So the Daily Energy deck was designed by us. What we wanted to do is give you all an easy way to tap into the day's energy. Okay, so when we designed it as if, a lot of witches will pull a card in the morning, like a tarot card, oracle card, or something to kind of get the energy of the day. This could be a part of that routine. So basically what you want to do is look outside, see what the weather is. And actually today in Tucson, we're cloudy, right? So if you wanted to, you could set these up and kind of, so then you would really know the day. So it is cloudy here in Tucson. We are still technically in spring. And of course this is one I've been playing with, so they're all out of order. So it's the spring season. We are currently in Cancer still, I think. So those of course would not change, for a while. The moon phase, I know we're getting really close to the full moon, and then it is so it's the waxing moon. And then for me right now, it is Thursday. So, all right. So that's what you would do, is you would pull all of those cards, and then you would be able to know, okay, so today in front of me, Thursday energy, the element of earth, the planet Jupiter, colors blue and green, which is why I'm wearing green pants. I also have green eyeshadow on, but it's kind of hard to see that. So your energies for Thursdays are abundance, success in work or career, business matters, money drawing, finances, and wisdom. So you could do money drawing spells, but this tells you, okay, these are the type of things, if I wanted to tap into today's energy, perform a little spell, those would be the things. The waxing moon also tells you that it's time for action, drawing things to you, and creation. We are not in Cancer season. We are not in Cancer season, so we must be in Gemini still. All right, so we're in Gemini season, element of air. So the energies for that are like curious, adaptable, imaginative, intelligent, and friendly. So those could be the energies that you try to work with during this season. Spring, new beginnings, rebirth, renewal, reawakening. And then it's cloudy outside. I say that and the sun pops out. So cloudy days are wonderful for diving into the self. The calming energy of an overcast sky calls you to slow down and take a moment to reflect. So today is good for shadow working, reflection, calming, self-improvement, and being secretive. If you wanted to do that. So magical practices include journaling, meditation, self-care rituals, divination, and cloaking or invisibility spells. So this way you can like leave, and of course you would leave spring out, you would leave waxing moon out because it's still the waxing moon, you would leave Gemini season out. So really you're only pulling like 2 cards, your daily card and your weather card. And that way you can see what the energy for that day is, and really tap into it and decide, okay, maybe this is what I want to work with today. So that's why we created the deck. Was there anything else in here? No, it's just days, seasons. Okay, just want to make sure. So that's why we created the deck. I mean, you all wanted a daily magic box. You don't get more daily magic than being able to completely, tap into the energy of the day, the weather, everything, kind of floating around you. So that's why we created. We wanted it small too, so you could like line them up or set them out on your altar or, whatever. But that's why we kept it small with a cute little bag to throw them in. Keep everything together. Yes, little velvet bag. Because witches love bags, right? Doris says, love the deck. Yay! All right, so that was the first thing. The second thing is like a little set. Now, there were 3 different designs for the top of this. There was the triple moon, the pentacle, and the triquetra. So you would have gotten one of those 3. But basically what we did was a little wooden box manifestation kit, or you can call them wish boxes. But basically what you do, I don't want the stuff inside to like come flying out. Okay. Y'all have no idea. Like, I'm a clumsy person, so you have no idea how many times just opening up like a ketchup bottle, mustard bottle, I end up getting covered. So your little box goes along with the bag of herbs. I can see it does have catnip in it, so that's why y'all's cats were going crazy. So inside of the box, there is a white aventurine gemstone. Because white aventurine is good for manifestation. I can't remember what else, but that's why we got it, because it's good for manifestation. Plus, isn't it just the coolest thing? It's just silver and sparkly. Freaking love it. And then you have a few little mini scrolls. The herb blend goes along with it. So the herb blend is also for manifestation. So the herb blend has alfalfa, catnip, damiana, dandelion, lemon balm, cinnamon chips, and basil. Okay. So what your thing is if you, whatever you're wishing, whatever you want to manifest, you write it down on a little scroll, or when you run out of scrolls, a little piece of paper. Sprinkle some, or put that into the box. And you can just fold it and put it into the box. Then you can set your white aventurine on top of that piece of paper, and then you can sprinkle some herbs in it. Shut the box and leave it on your altar. Let it do its thing. When that thing manifests, when that wish comes true, you can then take the herbs, sprinkle them outside, take the little piece of paper, bury it, burn it, however you want to release it. Run the white aventurine through some incense smoke, and you're good to go. You can do it all over again. Can you add more than one thing to the box to manifest? Of course you can. You definitely can. You could have each piece of paper be a new thing and put them on there. So do whatever you want to with it, but that's why we gave you like a lot of herbs, so you could do this more than once if you want to. And the white aventurine, just run it through some incense smoke to cleanse it, and you can use just regular pieces of paper after your scrolls are done. So That was our intention when we put together this cute little kit. So yes, the box and the herbs go together. If your cat didn't run off with the herbs. Dora says white aventurine is so mesmerizing. It really is. It was so sparkly, and I was like, what is that? And then I looked, I was like, white aventurine? Are you kidding me? It's so beautiful. All right, so the next thing, and just in case, you know, I mean, of course, the deck was exclusive to us. We created it. Because of the way we assembled everything, you know, we kind of put that this kit specifically is exclusive to Ink Goddess Creations. The next thing we did was tattoos. I know y'all loved the Glamour Magic tattoos, but I completely understand that the Glamour Magic tattoos were very specific. We did them for self-care, self-love, glamour magic, beauty spells, things like that. So I was like, what if we just did general tattoos that everyone can put on you? Because any of these, and you can hide them. Like, don't think that you have to like slap them on your forehead, slap them on your arm and walk out. Like, these are for you. So of course the pentacle is going to be protection, but it's also the union of earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Okay. The triquetra, the power of three, it's also another protection one. You've got the goddess for divine feminine energy, the Ankh for everlasting life. That is the moon, and I want to say, doesn't that have something to do with Hecate too? Maybe? No, she has like a maze or a wheel. You've got triple moons, just regular stars. You can use these as either third eye or like evil eye protection type thing, whatever your intention is when you're sticking it on you. And then the triple moon with the pentacle. And then Triskelies. I love Triskelies. I have one permanently, it's underneath my watch, permanently tattooed in the middle of my Celtic knot. So that way, whatever these mean to you, you can put them on you. You can hide them. You can, do whatever. But it's your way of having, like, once you slap that symbol on you, then you're taking, like, that becomes like a shield. Or you're having that energy be attached to you all day long. Okay. Directions on the back, of course. Dora says love the witchy tats, and Maria says love the tattoos. I'm so happy. We do have I think we have extra of these. I think all the extra stuff is going to be going up next month, just because we do have some extra boxes, and to let people have a little bit of time to like use things. These, of course, they were designed here. So got our little logo on there, which I think is also a tattoo. I need to have the logo like tattooed on me. I don't have that. Isn't that crazy? Like, I have triple moons, but I don't have my actual logo tattooed anywhere. That's kind of sad. I'm gonna have to do that. Anyway, all right. So the next would be the Everyday Magic Mist. This quickly became a favorite of everyone in the shop. So the other kind of like side theme, or something that we wanted to throw in, and we ran with it, was Florida water. Florida water is one of our creative director Megan's favorite items. I use it too. I throw some in my mop water to clean our house. So with the Florida water, most people use Florida water as Florida water. Like, you buy the bottle, you can throw it into bath water, you can throw it into mop water. Technically, I think you can even use it as an astringent. But we wanted to be like, okay, there's other ways you can use Florida water. You can incorporate it into your everyday life, okay? And believe it or not, Florida water, even though it was adopted by a lot of hoodoo voodoo practitioners, it is not hoodoo voodoo in origin. It was actually a perfume created by a perfumer, a person who creates perfumes in New York City in the 1800s. I think it was 1800s. We went through the whole, I wanted to make sure, like when we're doing research for boxes, I try to make sure we're not culturally appropriating, like really bad. So like, we looked up Florida water, and even here in Tucson, like, we have our own versions of Florida water. And because I buy them locally sourced, with people, I'm like, okay, I'm helping them out, and we're using them, but I just wanted to make sure. And that's when I was like, oh my gosh, this was created by a perfumer. Why can I not say that word? It's just perfume, but a person who makes perfumes. Anyway, in New York City. So it just happened to kind of like trickle down, and then was really taken over, especially in the South, for uses, because that's where I learned about Florida water, of course, when I lived in South Carolina and owned my store there. So our spray, Florida water, basically the original recipe is like lavender, rose, something, but there's so many different formulations. Basically, though, you will have a floral, a citrus, and a spice. So the spice could be cinnamon or clove. The citrus can be lemon, lime, orange. Your floral is going to be lavender, rose. So anything with that kind of combination that you can use for daily cleansing or like cleansing of negativity, energizing, like any of those is going to be like a Florida water derivative, kind of. So that's what we did. We blended a lot. Molly and I started with the candle, which we made that gorgeous mint green color. She made it that gorgeous mint green color that the Florida water in the bottle is. When we were blending all of the different possibilities of floral plus citrus plus spice, the one that hit our heart the most was a pretty good one, like a pretty standard blend. For us was orange, rosemary, rose, and clove. So, and usually there's a cleansing element. So either rosemary or sage, or like sometimes a eucalyptus, I think I read. So those are like the 4 components of a Florida water, okay? It did. It turned out to be one of the best candles ever. So we took that exact same formulation and blended it into the mist. So you kind of match. So you have our mist, which is exclusive to us. This will be available in the store. We're going to add it to the regular inventory of the store. So you have the mist. You can use it as a body mist or a room mist, to help cleanse, purify, uplift. I'm skipping around a little bit. Then we have the Florida water soap, which this is the actual brand Florida water, made by Murray and Landman in New York. There is a beetle on my floor. I'm so easily distracted, you guys. So Florida water soap, that way you can cleanse yourself. Like when you're cleaning yourself in the shower or the bath, you're cleansing yourself as well, either to start your day or to end your day. And then I know I'm skipping over, but we did do our version of the Florida water candle, which is, again, orange, clove, rosemary, and rose. So have a little bit of synchronicity going on there between the products, and that way you've got your candle, your soap, your spray for your room or yourself, but you're covered in Florida water stuff, so that's great. Next, oh, okay, it's the same color as the thing. Okay, so next we have green flower tourmaline necklace on a chain. Look at that. So we wanted to give you a wearable for everyday magic. Gemstones are a great way to incorporate that gemstone's properties into your outfit. So green flower tourmaline is highly grounding, protective, and helps nurture you in times of stress. So we thought it was a great everyday gemstone. I mean, grounding, protection, and to help calm you if you're stressed. Perfect. So that's why we included that one in this box. And then the last thing, I don't want to unwrap it. It is not a blunt, if that is what you were thinking when you first unwrapped it. It was funny because we used even that color thing, and I was like, what are people going to think? This is a Yerba Santa mini stick, mini herbal, like for smoke cleansing, okay? I chose Yerba Santa. It's a little bit different, but every herb that you use to smoke cleanse can smoke cleanse like cleanse, but it's also going to do something else, okay? And Yerba Santa, it helps cleanse, but then raise the vibrations. It's very similar to Palo Santo. So if you want to start your morning with it, if you want to end your day, like you get home from a stressful day at work, just light that up. You know, you can smoke cleanse yourself, but it is a way to cleanse the negative energy while also helping to raise your vibration. Okay. Maria says, I usually wait to take everything out of the boxes until the unboxing, but yesterday was Mercury Day and I had a new green top, so I took the pendant out and wore it. Yay! That's great. Yay. I love that. All right, so, yep, Yerba Santa mini herb bundle. And then the last thing in the box is the Seize the Magical Day Eclectic Witch Deck Expansion Pack. So we tell you a little bit more about green flower tourmaline, about Florida water. That's where... Yep, still didn't put it on there. But it's fragrance. So it was a fragrance. When the perfumer in New York made it, he wanted it to. The inspiration he did was from the Fountain of Youth in Florida. That's why I called it Florida water. And then a card on white aventurine, so that you have all of like more information and more properties on those three main components of the box. So, all right. If you have any comments or questions, you can pop them up. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead, and I don't think I have any other like tips for using anything in here or any fun stories. Now, I do know we made a permanent bottle of, like a glass bottle of it, of the Everyday Magic. It stays on our conference desk, and if anybody needs like a pick-me-up or anything, we're grabbing it. It's great. Yeah. Oh, and then I will let you know, because this is fun. Molly loved the Florida water candle so much that she made a mini tin. So, you know, we used to sell like the big tin candles that were about that big around. So she made a mini tin candle, and she put rose petals and orange peel in the top of it. She sprinkled that in the top of it. And she's like, do you want some to sell? And I'm like, of course. So she's making batches of those now. We had the label made. The label will be here, I think, next week. So I don't know when the batches will be ready, but we will have the Florida water candle in a tin. I think it's like a 4-ounce tin, whereas our candles used to be 8 ounces, I think, or 6 ounces, but it's a smaller tin. We will have those, and they do have rose and orange, dried orange peel sprinkled onto the top too. So I'm really excited about that. All right, July's box is Witching Hour. This is our nighttime magic box. This was another one requested by you all. Actually, what a lot of you all had asked for in the poll was Night Sky Part 2. Yeah, and so we're headed in that direction, and then we were like, you know what, if we kind of pull back and pivot slightly to calling it the Witching Hour, then it opens up for a few more possibilities for items. And then we ran with that, and that was insane, because this box is beautiful. Not that all, you know, of course I think all of our boxes are beautiful, but this one has, it's just fun. All right, so here's an item. This is actually the only every item in the Witching Hour box is exclusive to us. We either had it made for the box, or we designed it ourselves, or made it in-house. Okay, so that's the first thing, you know, every item except one. This is the one item that is not exclusive to us, but, okay, there is a huge but here. We hit up this supplier on the first day of the gym show, first thing in the morning, and we found these, and we bought all that he had. Oh, good, and it does show up. Oh, look at that sheen. But as you can see, look at the little moon faces etched into it. So I'm super happy that we have these, but look at the size. I mean, that is like perfect for holding while meditating, you know? But yeah, and then the sheen on these. We found, like, we have a couple of selenite people that we work with, but we have one whose selenite is just out there, like amazing quality, and this is who those came from. So my daughter is calling me. I can hear Practical Magic. That's her ringtone in there. All right. So there's your sneak peek into one of the items in July's box. There's another sneak peek out at the moment, and then if you check my stories on Instagram or Facebook today, you'll get the third sneak peek, which is actually the second sneak peek. But yeah, we just got those in yesterday. I was super excited. I was so excited I did a little thing on stories for them. So, all right. I have no idea how this box was packed. I'm gonna have to get Colin to put it back together because I don't remember. No, I shouldn't even try. Okay. All right. I don't see any comments or questions in the chat. I need to make sure I'm still live. Oh, I'm still good. Good frame rate. Good. Okay. We're good then. What do we have coming up? Saturday is the live gemstone sale. Okay, it's the Litha Summer Solstice live gemstone sale. We're on YouTube now. All right, so if you go to our YouTube channel, our YouTube is really weird. It's like Ink Goddess Creations shop. For some reason, they wouldn't let me do Ink Goddess Creations. I don't know why at the time. So yeah, I had to do like Ink Goddess Creation shop. It's the dumbest thing, and I've tried to change it, and they're like, no, you can't change that. And I'm like, all right, fine. But you'll see like a little live tab. I also moved it to the front of our channel on YouTube. So if you wanted to, there's like a little way that you can have them notify, or if you just show up, it supposedly lets you know pretty easily that I'm going live. But that is the link that I'm going to use to go live. And that way we don't have to worry about Facebook. Anybody can join, anybody can watch. I mean, obviously if you're watching this, you have a Facebook, but, yeah, so that's going to be at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday. And then of course, as I show this stuff on YouTube, it will be for sale in our shop. So yeah, I really hope that you'll join me because it's going to be interesting. I did a little test run on YouTube the other day. It was great. It was so much fun, but this like is a huge live event, and so I don't know what's going to happen. And then if you would like to join us in the Ink Spirit Coven this month, we're starting with fire, the element of fire. So we've already done using fire for empowerment, which let me tell you, I did a whole thing on spiritual alchemy, and members loved it. So that replay is up. So even if you join now, you can watch the replay, get the Book of Shadow pages from that. And then next weekend, we are having an herbal incense making workshop on Zoom. So I would love to have you join us there. You can head to the website, to the Coven button, or just inkedspirit.com to read all about what we're doing this year in Rewilding Your Inner Witch and join the Coven. So Debbie says, love it. Thank you. All right, you guys, if you have any more comments, questions, anything comes to mind, pop them up in the comments thread and I will keep up with it. Otherwise, I'm going to let you all go. I hope to see you all on Saturday at the live gemstone sale with me. So yeah, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. Bye.